Good morning, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your weekly forecast. This is from the 27th of April to the 3rd of May. My apologies, I'm a bit off the weather. I'm not sick. I just got some news that the company that I work for is giving unpaid leave until September due to crisis here in the Middle East. It's very difficult time for us here, so I was shaken, and it's just part of life. Yeah, me and my colleagues, we're all on the same boat, not knowing what's gonna happen to us till September, but life goes on. At a point yesterday, I was supposed to record all the videos yesterday, but I couldn't stop crying, and I even thought of giving up on this channel, which I just started, and I was like, should I not? But anyway, I don't know. I'm here today. Let's record this video. And as I'm recording, it's Friday, the 24th, and so that I can upload by tomorrow, I hope. And let's dive in because there's a lot going on. We have a full moon in your sign next week, or this week from the 27th. It's going to be on Friday, on the 1st of May. I'm going to start by sharing my screen, but first let me introduce myself. I'm Raisa Lima. I'm an astrologer using Western tropical sign zodiac astrology and the whole house sign system. Then I put your sign into 0 degrees in the ascendant line. Therefore, I recommend you start watching your rising first, then your sun and your moon. But your rising sign is the one that will make more sense according to the houses. Let's do this side by side. Get myself small here. Get my chart. Myself in this corner today. Yes. Yep. Okay. Here you can see my screen, and are we set for Monday? No, sorry. Monday 27. I'm gonna put 9 a.m. Let's see where we are. On Monday, yes, okay. What we have here, I'm recording for this video will be from Monday till Sunday. I don't want to cut the weekends anymore. And why I left Sunday out, the 26th, because we have Uranus entering Gemini, and I was planning to make one video just for that. I'm not sure how I'm gonna make it, if I will, but I'll talk about it anyway. Uranus will be in Gemini for the next 7 years, so I have 7 years to tell you what's gonna happen for you. Hopefully, I'll do it before it happens or by the day it happens. But let's start on Monday 27th, that we have some love breakthroughs and unexpected connections, all right? Venus in Gemini here. There is Venus is forming a powerful aspect with Uranus, yeah, that can bring sudden shifts in love, attraction, emotional clarity as well. And yeah, expect the unexpected. I love this. But that's very Uranus. Uranus now is in Gemini, and for the collective, it will bring some changes in communication in general, yeah, with AI and all this computer, IT, everything. There'll be some disruptions and changes throughout the next 7 years. Sorry, still congested and all of that from yesterday. We have Venus sextiling Neptune on your 6th house. There is some, yeah, it's about intuition, emotional sensitivity. I always say that I don't know when there is a positive aspect between Venus and Neptune. For me, I always had this idea of finding the muse, finding the perfect love. Venus is the planet of love and art and beauty and pleasure and all of that. And also money, by the way. And now Venus is in your eighth house, and eighth house could bring some shared uh, resources or money that does not come from your paycheck. Like you have a side job, like for example, me, I'm doing astrology on the side, and suddenly you can have a windfall of money. Could be through anything, gambling, stock market, taxes, inheritance, money coming from the family. But with Venus and Uranus here, and now with Neptune on the sixth house is the um you could meet the love of your life or your dreamy love or your muse at work, or it could be a spiritual connection that you meet in your something related to diet or to health, to your workout routines and things that you do. Yeah, with one of your colleagues or your employer or employee is the sixth house. It's the house of service. Then we have Venus also trining Pluto. Pluto is your modern ruler. You have two rulers, Scorpio, which is Pluto and Mars, the Asian one I'm checking. Mars is in the sixth house, and Pluto is in your fourth house. So now Venus trining Pluto, it can bring some depth and intensity. Yeah, a little bit of power love. Not a little bit, like this power love. Um, Pluto is in your fourth house, and it will be there for the next um, 12 years, more or less, and changing, transforming the way you connect to your roots, to your home. But it's a slow process. It's not like your runners. Your run is like sudden shifts, things unexpected. It's like a bolt of electricity that comes on us. Pluto, no. Pluto is transformation through time. It takes, it's a whole process. It's death and rebirth. And it's in your fourth house. So with Venus bringing some love, love to home, deep love at home, deep love in your family. Um, we have Juno next conjuncting Pluto here. Uh, Spouse, yeah, meeting your soulmate and getting married and home and that love at home, deep love at home, powerful love in your roots, in your private life. 27. Let's move to Tuesday, 28. There, sorry guys, I keep sniffing and it's so rude. I don't mean it, but I'm all congested as usual. The other week was allergy. Now it was from crying yesterday. So Tuesday brings some karmic decisions, mental clarity, and fated shifts. Let's see what we have here. The Sun in Taurus will be semi-sextiling Saturn, which is built into perfect on the 29, and it's a quiet but important adjustment. Okay, it's when reality meets desire, and it's asking for maturity, patience, and responsibility at work and in a partnership. It could be in the relationship with your colleagues, with your boss, with some authority figure, because it's the sun. Could be your father. Um, if you work, if you're in a family business and you work with your father, it's a very nice aspect, by the way. So it's light, it's not a strong one, but yes, it's bringing a lot of structure and discipline. And Saturn is grounding you here in your workspace. Good. This aspect is also activating the nodes, by the way, as you can see. At 7 degrees, we have the South Node in Virgo in your 11th house and the North Node in Pisces in your 5th house. So that brings some karmic tone to the day. So patterns regarding the past and the future. Community, over analyzing, being too structured and too rigid in your circle of friends that would be in your past, and towards a more in your future is more being compassionate with the self, with yourself, and let your dreams take over a little bit, and more in the creative sense is bringing you to become more creative, believe in your gifts, in arts, in yeah, or it could be something with your children as well. But the 5th house is all about pleasure and romance and all of that, right? What else? Tuesday, we have the moon enters. Where's the moon? Here. Moon will enter Libra, will shift from Virgo to Libra, and that brings a more balanced tone and relationships and perspective. So when the moon enters Libra, for us here in Dubai, as I'm recording from Dubai, we are UTC +4, so make your mathematics. It will be trining Uranus in Gemini, and that brings some sudden clarity, some new ideas, unexpected realization. The moon will be on your 12th house. Everything that happens is behind the scene, is in your subconscious. You might have some breakthroughs and moments of clarity, like understanding patterns of things that you didn't see it before. Yeah, that's beautiful. We have as well, yeah, this is it for Tuesday. Wednesday, 29. Now there is an emotional reality check and a little bit of tension in relationships on Wednesday. Is the day where emotions meet resistance, because the moon in Libra, which is still focused on relationships and balance and connections, will be opposing Saturn and Mars. And Saturn in the morning and Mars in the afternoon. So the day starts with some emotional distance and heaviness, in the sense of rejection as well, that can surface. And that could be at work. It could be feeling not appreciated or not supported in your 6th house, which is self-improvement, is your employment, is your work routines, health, nutrition, and duty. All right. And then in the afternoon, it will be opposing Mars in Aries. So then that's when the tension rises, and there can bring some reaction, conflict, and yeah, especially in relationship with your colleagues, with people that are part of your routine, of your working, your daily practices. Yeah, this imbalance can create some feelings of misunderstood and unsupported, as I said, and also being pushed to react instead to respond. So be mindful. Let's move to Thursday, the 30th. Now we have a bit of miscommunication again, some karmic crossroads and emotional decision, because as we start the day, now we have the moon. It's going to be around noon here in Dubai at perfect, but It's an energy that starts in the morning and goes in the afternoon. The moon will be now opposing Mercury, the planet of communication and transportation as well. Um, but I would say, yeah, around midday, so emotions and logic pull in opposite directions. So conversation can feel reactive, especially with Mercury still in Aries. It's bold, it's fast, it's impulsive, and the communication here is misunderstood and emotionally charged. So be mindful on Wednesday not to engage into any argument or serious conversation with your colleagues or anyone in the sixth house, house number 6. Um, Friday, let's move to Friday. Friday, the moon shift to Scorpio, to your sign, so you know exactly how you feel. And we have a full moon on this day in Scorpio. So that's when the emotions deepen instantly and become very real. It's in your first house, it's your ego, it's your persona, and you're gonna feel more than other sides. And when at 9:25 here, Dubai time, that's when the moon will be at 11 degrees opposing the sun, and that's the time of the full moon. And the full moon is all about closing cycles. Okay, so because this full moon will be creating a yod, that's what I did here. Let me do something. I put a 12. Although the full moon's gonna be at night, but doesn't matter. I just want to show you guys that it's creating a little yod, and which will still be active. It's in your first house with Venus in Gemini and Saturn in Aries, and that can bring some pressure point around relationships, choices in life, emotional responsibility at work, love. So something has to change and something has to go in this whole. Set your intentions, and yeah, there's karmic decisions here in relationship. It's not just a full moon, but every full moon, every new moon says, oh, it's this one is special. So, well, they all have their own themes, but this one is connected to Saturn and to Venus. So I believe there is like some karmic turning point in relationships in general. It could be also related to money. It could. So this is what I have for you. And before you go, I just want to, oh no, sorry, we're still on Friday. Let's go Saturday and Sunday. Saturday the 2nd. Saturday is a day for emotional healing, expansion, and honest conversation. So after whatever you let go on Friday night, the moon's still in Scorpio, that still keeps the emotions deep and intuitive. But now there's a little space to process with the moon trining Jupiter on your 9th house. So this is a nice alignment, but remember that Jupiter expand anything. So that, and they're all in water sign. Um, so you can feel even deeper, and your intuition can be even bigger. But yeah, that supports some healing and expansion. So it's a beautiful moment for connection, forgiveness, and understanding. Then we have Mercury here conjuncting Chiron, so conversation that touch the wound, but also can bring some healing. And what else? That's what we have for Saturday. Yeah, it's an emotional release day, forgiveness, compassion. Yeah, speak your truth as well. It's allow healing again. And as we move to Sunday, the last day of the week, now we have some bold moves and unpredictable energy. The moon starts in Scorpio, but it will shift to Sagittarius in the afternoon, so it's still like keep the emotion quite intense in the morning, then suddenly it leaves the moon, then you're more optimist and more more in this exploring mode, adventurous. The moon is in your second house, so you questioning about values, your self value as well, but money and possessions. Um, Now the moon enters Sag and it's gonna be opposing Uranus in Gemini. So there might be some surprises. Again, second house, eighth house could be related to money. Yeah. All right. So oh, some surprises here. A change of plans. Sunday. Mercury enters Taurus on your seventh house, which is really good. So now the thoughts will slow down and grounding begins in your house of relationship, partnerships, allies, enemies, contracts, legal matters. It's a nice time if you need to sign anything, to sign any contract, and Mercury will be here for the next 3 to 4 weeks. So enjoy this moment for relationship, for honest communication, for to ground things. Uh, Mercury will send, well, once it enters Taurus at 0 degrees, it will send sextile. You see, oh, perfect, even 24 minutes. Okay, perfect at noon. Wow. It will be sextiling Uranus, so new ideas, unexpected conversations, yeah, messages or realizations, the mind in relationship. You might, if you're single or if you haven't connected to someone, you might receive an unexpected message from the person or a call or let's talk. And it's supportive. It's a supportive energy. It's a good one. Mars in Aries, square Jupiter in Cancer. Also building to perfect is gonna be exact on the 5th, on Tuesday. But this is really big because Mars is our drive, is what pushes to act, is action. It's courage, it's also aggression, especially in Aries, right? In its domicile and it's in your sixth house regarding work, routine, health, duty, and squaring Jupiter on your ninth house. Ninth house it's the house of adventure, of higher learning, of long distance travels, adventure. I said that. Explore is the house of exploration, but of higher learning. And that can bring some impulsive actions, or you might feel overconfident at work, or some emotional reactions can be amplified. And these impulsive actions could be, I mean, it doesn't need to be negative. It could be also that you just buy a ticket and decide to go work from Bali. Why do I keep saying Bali? Because I love Bali. Yeah, impulsive impulsive actions more than that because it's amplified by Jupiter. Be mindful, be careful. I want to check something before. And Jupiter is ruling your second house, money. But okay, so it could be impulsive actions on buying things that you don't need, buying a ticket to go somewhere, or book that trip that is above your budget. or yeah, or enroll in a class that it's not the right moment, it's going to interfere with your work. And yeah, with the moon here, the moon in the second house, you feel like, okay, I can do it. You're very optimist. There is an excessive optimist, and Mars is asking you to do it. Go, 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 just do it. Just being impulsive. Very Sagittarius. Yeah, we care about that later. Yeah. We care about the bills later. Just that's me right now, feeling like today I was like, maybe I should just book a ticket, go somewhere, and then fucking just think about my problems later. Just want to run away. That's the kind of energy. So anyway, Scorpio, thank you so much. That's what I have for you for this week. Before you go, I'm gonna pull one. Tarot cards. My cards are flying. Oh, cards are flying here with them back first of all. One tarot card and one message from the angels. Let's see what's coming. There's one here upside down. Is strength, Leo. Yeah, it's asking you to be strong this week. You gotta be strong. And it's Leo. Leo is your 10th house, which is the house of career. Okay, you got this. See, she has, can you see in her arm, she has this infinite sign tattoo, and she's carrying a heart. It's beautiful. It's very nice. And so the message from the angels, what do they want to tell you? What's the message for week? 1177, growth, learning, development, nature, potential, success, expansion. Take positive steps towards learning and personal development. That's ninth house. That's Jupiter on your ninth house. Reading or spending time in nature to unlock your potential and achieve success. What areas of my life could benefit from learning or grow? How can I incorporate new experiences and knowledge into my daily routine? Enroll in a course or workshop that interests you. Read a book on a topic you're passionate about, or spend time in nature to reconnect with the inner self and stimulate personal growth. That's very much Jupiter on your ninth house. Just go and do it. Yeah, Mars is gonna push you too. Anyway, thank you so much, Scorpio, for watching. I hope you liked this kind of content. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you next week.